So it's not necessarily that the whole world glows, so it would be dawn. It can be simply this thread of whiteness in the direction of the east. Then the Prophet says in another hadith, if the night comes from here and the day goes from there, then it is time to break your fast. Likewise, in the opposite, when to refrain from eating, and when the day comes from here and the night goes there, meaning. And also the hadith of Bilal and Ibn Maktoum. The Prophet told us that there are two adhan for Fajr. One is done by Bilal, and this does not prevent someone from eating and drinking. It's only a reminder so that those asleep and have their pre-dawn meal. While Ibn Maktoum's adhan is for Fajr, and everyone has to refrain and they can pray Fajr. It is time for the break of dawn. If I can see that visually, I would not pay any attention neither to the adhan of the masjid, nor to the timetable and the calendars. So if I'm living in an open area, in front of me is the desert or the ocean, and I can see it's pitch black, then I can see the white thread, I will refrain. And has 10 minutes, a half an hour before, no problem. I can see it visually. The problem is that when you cannot see it visually, so you have to trust, and we have two methods of either on the timetables or on the mu'adhin, the man who calls the adhan in the masjid. As a Muslim, I can trust the person giving the adhan because he's an individual, a Muslim, and trustworthy. The timetables I have can be trusted, but the problem is my watch may not be accurate. Some reasons here, maybe I did not put the right date for the calendar, etc. Therefore, it's best always to rely on the mu'adhin. However, if I know for certain that the mu'adhin is not reliable, meaning that on the 30th of Sha'ban, the adhan of Fajr was at 5 o'clock. A day later, which is the 1st of Ramadan, is the adhan at 4:45. 15 minutes in one single day. Definitely this guy is taking a buffer zone, and I should not pay attention to his call because it's not accurate. I believe that the calendar or the timetable of al-Qura calculation is the most accurate, as I've stated this so many times before, except when it comes to Isha prayer. Isha prayer is wrong. But the other four prayers are, inshallah, according to the correct thing. However, the concept of imsak, this is found in Egypt, in Turkey, in Syria, when there was Syria, in Jordan, in other countries. They usually give 15 or 20 minutes before the actual adhan of Fajr, and they call it imsak. So people refrain from eating, and this is wrong. You eat and drink and do not refrain from anything that is halal until the adhan is called. The time of the adhan, the break of dawn, is the time of refraining from eating and drinking.